Man, don't nothing surprise me no more, man. I was just thinking, man, like people bugging out here, man. Like death is just as common as living, man. I'm not surprised by anything. Don't nothing shock me, man. To me, it's no such thing as shock news. Nothing shocks me, man. Nobody can tell me anything that's going to surprise me. Like most people, they'll hear like an incident, say somebody go into the UPS and shoot up 100 people. You know how they say he went postal or something like that. That don't surprise me, man. Because when you look around you, death is just as common as living. I don't know what make human beings think that we are different or special or something like that. But I told y'all that's what I'm working on right now in the book, to break all this stuff down, man, because just look around you every day. Fish are dying. You got fishermen, they go out and fish. People hunting, other animals kill each other every day. So when you hear a news report about somebody getting killed, stabbed, a mother putting her baby in the oven, why does that surprise you? That shit don't surprise me, man. I'm over that. Because I realize that we live in an insane world. And I'm not even going to say it's insane. It's just the nature of the beast. This is where we live. Especially when you got ignorance, when you got ignorant people, and ignorance prevails. Ignorance versus intelligence. What you expect in a world where mostly everybody is ignorant, deaf, dumb, and blind? This body is just flesh. It's not about the flesh, it's what you contain up here in the mental. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, that's why I stay away from people, because to me, people are nothing but zoo animals. They like animals in the zoo. You liable to get killed. You more liable to get killed by another human being than you are a wild animal. Look at the statistics. You got over a 99% chance of getting killed by another human than a wild animal or any other way that you can die. The human ranks as number one. The number one cause of death for other humans is other humans. That's saying a lot. We do it to ourselves. Everything we go through, man, is because ignorance versus intelligence. What I tell y'all, ignorance is dangerous, man. That's why I don't be around ignorant people. I stay away from them, man, as much as I can. Like right now, I'm making this in the library, right? I had to get away just to make this video. And the more spiritual you get, and when I use the term spiritual, I mean breaking down things, the more analytical you get. Because to me, analytical is spiritual. When you analyze things, that's spirituality. So right now, I'm speaking from my analytical mind, which allows me to see that the world that we live in, this is not a safe atmosphere to raise children. The world is just messed up, man. And that's why it don't surprise me. Nothing that happens surprises me. If I heard a news report right now that such and such got shot, killed, stabbed, murdered, I'm not going to jump out of my skin. And I know you probably saying, well, what about sympathy? Isn't that losing your humanity, this is the thing. A part of my humanity is being realistic. You see, it's a difference between being sympathetic with understanding versus being ignorantly sympathetic, like you getting all blown back because you heard some type of report in the news or something. It don't blow me back. Since we have been on this earth, millions and millions of people have been dying since the beginning of time. As I said, death is as common as living. And as soon as y'all grasp that, you'll be able to flow through this thing even better. I don't worry about death because it keeps me on my toes. It keeps me motivated. That's right, death keeps me motivated. Like animals in the wild. What you think keep them on point? Death. They constantly thinking about death. When you see them animals like on the National Geographic channel, what you think motivates them? When they be at the water hole and they be looking around, when they be moving their herd around, death is what motivates them. Because they know that any second, a lion is going to come and grab a zebra. It happens all the time. They've witnessed it. So they're not living in a fantasy world like us human beings. We living in a fantasy world. And that's why I expose this stuff like this human prison bar information. This is not a game to me. This is a life quest for me. I take this serious. I was doing this before the channel, and I'm going to do it whatever YouTube decide to do. I'm going to be here doing what I'm supposed to do, man. Because I live inside the information. Like I always say, I don't care about you as an individual. I care about what you bring to the table as far as information. That's all I'm concerned about. And I say that to my own self. Like, I live every day. And every day I feel was successful if I learned something new. That's how I measure my life. Because when you look back in days past, in your life, what can you be happy about other than the moments in your life where you learned something? Those are the epic moments in my life. Like when I complete this book, that would be an epic moment for me. All of that, going through the formalities and the everyday rituals, that don't do nothing for me. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, death is common to me. Death motivates me to be realistic about the world that I live in. That's how I'm able to formulate this book and the ideas and everything, because I'm not living in a fantasy world. Left side of the brain, I don't live in a fantasy world. I take people as they come. I don't put no stock in people. Like I told y'all about love. People misuse love, and that's why they get heartbroken, because love was meant to be used upon yourself to keep you alive. Love is about survival. It's about you. Love is about you. Love is about you staying alive. And that's why when you give your love to other people, you always get disappointed, because it wasn't meant for that. When you do that, you gamble with what was meant for you. It's an emotion that was meant to keep you alive. It's not meant for you to use that love to love your girlfriend or stuff like that. It wasn't meant for that. You see what I'm saying? Because this thing is about seeing it for what it is. That's the reality of it. And when you don't know reality, your emotions will be all over the place. You'll be lending your emotions to people who don't deserve it. And then when it don't reciprocate for you, you all heartbroken and sad because you should have known better. And I'm not beating you over the head for it, because everybody grow and learn, and that's why I'm uploading this video, so you will understand how to guard and protect yourself. Because every emotion that you have is meant to keep you alive. That's what it's about. Every emotion in you is like a warning. You know how your car have like the gas light to come on when you need gas? That's what an emotion is. It lets you know that something isn't right, and that something needs to be balanced inside of you. You see? Because it's made for you. You already know that they going to fail you over and over again. The only thing that will not fail you is what? The truth, the right understanding to heaven. You see? Because in this world, it's all about, let me give you an example. Let's say relationships, right? A relationship isn't meant for you to love the woman that you're with. That's not what it's about. It's about having kids. That's the only thing that can come out of a relationship. Because think about it. If you had a partner, right? And y'all never had kids. Hey. You work here? Somebody creeping. Like if you was in a relationship, right? And you had a partner, right? And you and that person never had kids. And when you and her died or whatever, nobody gonna remember that relationship because nothing came out of it. You get what I'm saying? Nothing came out of it, because the purpose for a man getting with a woman is to have babies. And that's it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that love thing is all about it's just an illusion. When it's misused, you're thinking that you are using it appropriately. That love and all of that is really lust, to make you see a person, be attracted to them. But the purpose for that is to have children. And then guess what? The relationships always break up. It always fall apart. You always gonna end up heartbroken, because the love, instead of you understanding it, you let the emotion rule you. You get what I'm saying? But when you understand the emotion, it's meant to keep you in place. You know what I'm saying? Where you should really be, which is focused on yourself. You know what I mean? Because everything else out here, man, anything outside of what we be saying, anything that you don't hear on this channel, all that other shit, it's not fruitful, man. Anything outside of this, it only benefits them. This stuff benefits us. Everything outside of this, it only benefits them. That's how it's designed. They're not gonna tell you this. Look at me. Some nosy librarian. I'm not even talking loud, but the fact that I'm talking about something on a higher level, it attracted her to see what I'm doing. This is just how human prison bars act. And I'm whispering, but they can still tell that the whisper is of a higher quality. Basically, her coming around, it's like me being in a prison and a security guard was listening. And the things that I'm saying, it's like escaping. It's like an escape plan. So the demon sent her over here because I'm talking about something of a higher quality. the message. They can hear the whisper. The whisper even sounds different. They can tell that it's something different. That's what I'm saying. Like, they know, man. They got the antennas up. This is a HPB system. It's us versus them. They don't tell us this stuff, man. It's called the law of ignorance. The more they keep you ignorant, the more they keep you trapped. Since the day you was born in this world, the war has been on for your soul. That's what it's all about, man. It can't be about nothing else. Think about it. The purpose of a relationship is to have children. And then what? You die. You either die knowing what it was about, or you die ignorant, and then you got to repeat this thing. You stay in prison. I refuse to die ignorant. I refuse to die ignorant. If I'm gonna die, if I'm gonna live this life, I'm gonna live it intelligently. I'm not going out like all of these people, man. If they gonna kill me, they gonna kill an intelligent man, not no ignorant man. I refuse to go out like the ignorant. I'm telling you. But I'm gonna end this video right here. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Spread this video, post it on your social media accounts. Do what you gotta do to get the message out. Post it on your channels. Do what you gotta do. Hit the likes button, hit that reality button, the subscribe button. And this is Left Side of the Brain. Jaguars up, signing out.